Let's get this started. Well, nothing's perfect. Welcome to Mibio Surgical Training Series Part 2 of 3. We left off preparing material. Now let's implant. Note this is manual, 10 times, insert and remove. Starting this one is a little difficult. It's difficult to start because of the difference in diameters. The similar implant that we used. I'm going to try to get, ooh, this is hard. I'm going to try to train myself to get to 2 Newton meters with this implant. I don't care as much about the 40 millimeter distance they talked about. I just want to be able to mimic it so I can understand what 2 Newton meters is like. And as you can see here, the force is all over the place with how I'm doing this, and my face is starting to wear down a little bit. I'm worried because I can't even get to 2 Newton meters as I'm doing this, but we're going to keep trying. So we either get this implanted or we break it by accident. And if we're limited with this material, we're limited with it. 1.1. 1.2. I don't want to strip this out. Hopefully I won't. I see my torque actually flattening out, which is telling me that something is going on with this. And I might be hitting the max. I would never normally do this with an implant, so I'm going to have to stop at 1.3. My new test is now 1.3. I'm going to speed up implant removal. And as you can see here in our torque layout, we have some very interesting information. It was much easier for me off the top of my head to be able to remove it, of course, than putting it in. And the torque I can see was much less as I was removing it, also known as removal torque. It looks like it's about 0.8, 0.85 versus 1.2, 1.3 for insertion on that. Now let's take a look at my force, because that was also kind of interesting. From a force standpoint, we have some interesting data as well. We can kind of tell here that I was really applying a lot more pressure on the front end to make sure that I could seat that. In removal, there was almost no force pressure. Very interesting. And of course, as I probably would have expected, the energy I used on the glove piece was much more. And we can take a look at that data later to understand exactly how much work I took to insert that one screw. So now that we understand that data piece, we're going to go on to the next piece. I'm not going to make you suffer through me doing this 10 times, so I'm going to speed up this part. I can't wait to see what the data says. And until next time, keep advancing.